All right. Today I'm behind the wheel, got a 1971 Porsche 911T, and it is a Targa. Cool car. It was in for some service from a good customer of ours. Just had the carburetors rebuilt, did a little tune-up on it. It's running pretty good. Did some initial adjusting. We've had some cold weather here, so it's hard to keep them, really happy, but gonna go do kind of the first test drive after the initial setup on the carburetors after having them rebuilt. So anyways, let's get into it. I had it warmed up for, I don't know, maybe 6-7 minutes already, so she should be good to go. We're here at the shop in Bon Aqua, just leaving the front drive now. All right. Won't give it too much until the oil's all the way warmed up. It's sitting maybe 160 degrees, it looks like. So yeah, pretty neat car. Something unique about this car is it's a survivor car. One of my favorite things with any old car is something that's original. And if you saw, this is the second video I've done. If you saw the first one, it was on a 58 Impala owned by a good customer of ours. I talk about how this is my drive home. This is the road the shop's on, new cutoff road. It's rough and bumpy, so hopefully it'll smooth out for us here once we turn the corner. But yeah, survivor car, and there's a lot of different interpretations of the word survivor car. In my mind, it's a car that's really never been apart. Also, for a survivor car, for me, it's got to have original paint. I mean, sure, there might be a car that's super low mileage and got an Earl Scheib paint job, in the 80s or something. Okay, it survived. If it hadn't been apart, they hadn't unbolted it all the way, hadn't had the motor out, but I don't know. On my survivor cars, I really like to see that original paint. Got a little bit of lean popping here going on, but not fully warm yet. It's getting there. Like I said, we really did the initial setup of the carburetors. Ooh, Targa seal. Looks like it needs to be resealed. The Targa roof, a little wind noise coming in. Sorry if you can hear that. But yeah, did the initial setup on the carburetors. Overall, seems pretty happy. This being a 71 911T, it is still carbureted. I believe in 70, the next trim level up was the 911E, and I know those were fuel injected. 71, I don't know if the 911S, I can't remember if they'd gone to fuel injection or it was still carbureted, but I think by 72 they were all fuel injected. Don't quote me on that. I'm a big 356 guy, split window bus. I've had a few 912s, only ever had a couple long hood 911s. And people call them long hood 911s if you don't know why. The first generation 911s, the hood goes all the way up to the bumper and almost even curls underneath. Really clean, smooth look. And those ended in, I guess it was 72 and a half, something like that. And then the next revision, due to crash safety standards, they put some impact bumpers and things like that on these cars, which is supposed to help with the safety, but really made them a lot less attractive. All right, second gear. Sounding a little better. We've got no speedometer. Guy who owns this car is a good guy, bunch of cars. We'll get this thing running perfect for him, and it'll probably sit in his garage for a year or two before he brings it back to us to do it again. But yeah, neat car. Something else unique about this car, I believe it's a European model. Again, I'm not a long hood 911 expert, but it's a 4-speed, which was really bizarre for 71. I mean, I had a 65 912, which is the same chassis, but they got a 4-cylinder engine, where this is obviously a flat 6, and it was a 5-speed. So, you know, 4-speed was definitely not common back then. A couple guys I talked to said it's likely a European model, a little more popular over there, I guess. But cool car. The owner of this car bought it on Bring a Trailer some years ago, and it spoke to him because it's a real survivor, and it's got the right amount of patina. And I almost hate to use the word patina because I feel like it's overused. You know, 80% of the paint missing, rust holes in the floor. Oh, it's a patina car. Nah, that's a restoration candidate. This is a patina car. You know, there's a few thin spots in the paint where maybe it was polished too much. Original windshield, got some, you know, original dealer stickers on the windshield. A cool sticker on the back Targa glass that looks like from maybe a car meet when the car was new. Yeah, just cool stuff, you know. Original interior, a couple of pop seams that could easily be stitched up, but doesn't affect how the car runs and drives. So this is just the right amount of patina. A little bit of wear on everything. You know, restored cars are beautiful to look at. Most of the time they don't drive as good as a car that's never been taken apart. And, you know, without sounding corny, the original cars, you know, people say, oh, they have a soul to them. I mean, they just do. You got the smells, you got the feel, you know, it doesn't smell like a modern paint shop. It doesn't smell like, you know, fresh leather. It smells like 1971 German leather hides. A little bit of hot plastic smell when it sits in the sun from the dash. You know, you can't duplicate that. Absolutely love the smell of an original car, especially a German car. Yeah, so the commute. I'm on Highway 46 or Pinewood Road heading home. I'm not going to do the whole commute today. We've had a lot of bad weather. Finally got a little break in the weather. There's still some snow on the ground, but it's 50 degrees today. I've been waiting a few days to do this one. I'm going to turn down one of my favorite little roads for taking photos called Barn Hill Road. Oh, that's great timing. This is it here. So we'll turn here on Barn Hill Road. Freshly paved, nice and smooth. Beautiful road. But yeah, neat car. Hard to find them, just you know, original and unmonkeyed with. I'm not a long hood 911 guy, but every time I drive one, I find myself looking at them on the internet later that night and go, oh, maybe I could put one in the fleet. Neat car. When we stop here, I'll do a walk around. That was something I didn't do on the 58 Impala video. So I'm going to do that on this one as requested. You know what? It seems like as good a place as any. Nice, quiet road. We'll just pull over here. And there it is. Oh, looks like the hood's popped up. There we go. We were just adjusting that hood right before I came out here. And they call it Barn Hill Road. Probably see it off in the distance, that big red barn right where you turn off. Yeah, if you liked the video, let me know. And yeah, stay tuned. We got some more cars coming up soon.